forcing men to do degrading acts just so you can prove how powerful you are.
He's just an extreme narcissist who loves power. He loves the ability to manipulate and control people. Why? Most likely because he was victimized by his mentor.
And his mentor was
Andre Harrell.
He was with every chick, every dude, whoever he wanted to be with, when Kim was alive.
The truth is finally out. Sources reveal that Kim Porter had video footage evidence of Diddy being intimate with his late mentor, Andre Harrell. This shocking development has rocked the entertainment industry to its core. We've all heard various talks about Diddy being gay, despite his very public fake relationships. Well, maybe investigating their secret endeavors will help us solve the mystery of Diddy's undying success. But who knows? Buckle up, people. We've got all the tea, so let's dive in. Recently, an anonymous tipper contacted Tough News TV, making some eye-opening revelations. The source conveyed that Kim Porter had footage evidence of Diddy having an intimate relationship with his late mentor. After acquiring this groundbreaking evidence, she just kept it to herself, maybe waiting for the right time to use it.
Kim was working at Uptown Records, and the building that Uptown Records was housed in. Kim Porter actually retrieved the security footage from that building.
She actually had real-time coverage of hot and heavy action taking place between both men.
Everything that went down, Kim Porter had access to, including footage of Diddy allegedly giving Andre some. And so this footage that Kim Porter had in her possession made her extremely dangerous.
As you might imagine, the explosive evidence made her the unacceptable variable in Diddy's success equation. But what led her to suspect the relationship between Andre and Diddy? Well, let's begin with when all of this started. We all know that Kim was working on a tell-all book, and her book was going to unveil many things. Well, as Kim and Andre were friends, she reached out to him to reminisce about some things from the past. While she met Andre at lunch and dinner to talk about the things that transpired in the past, some details Andre revealed raised her hackles. She was disturbed, to say the least, so she decided to throw a trick question in the mix. She asked Andre about the rumors about his and Diddy's intimate relationship. At that point, it's important to keep in mind that Kim was more than sure about the fact, but she wanted to know Andre's reaction because it would determine how much she could trust the words that came from that mouth. Well, Andre caught the bait and decided to deny any and every allegation, claiming that their relationship was strictly professional. Maybe he knew things that would spiral down to destroy him, so he chose the safest option. Not to mention, he did not want to be exposed in Kim's tell-all book at all. But that only reinforced the fact for Kim and Andre could not be fully trusted, which led her to retrieve the infamous video footage to see the truth with her own eyes. And fans are right on spot with it. Diddy was obsessed with Kim Porter. Aside from that, Kim knew all of Diddy's secrets. Most of all, the countless people Diddy has killed, and second, him being a full-blown gay man. Kim had cold hard proof, multiple videos of Diddy having sex with famous and non-famous men. The anonymous tipper relayed that Kim herself confronted Diddy about him sexually abusing Usher when he got sent to the hospital to get his backside stitched. Another important statement was given by a drug dealer. The allegations against Diddy by music manager and cocaine kingpin James Rosemond told U.S. federal government agents that Diddy has sex with underage boys. Rosemond specifically named singer Usher as one of Diddy's victims, but stated there were others as well. Usher was 15 years old at the time, and Diddy was 24 years of age. Usher's mother, Jonetta Patton, sent him to live with Diddy in New York when he was working on the then teen singer's debut album. That was a mistake. Rosemond told federal agents under the penalty of perjury that Diddy preyed on a then underage Usher, grooming and engaging in unlawful sexual activity with him. Remember when Keith D, otherwise known as Dwayne Keith, claimed in an interview with The Art of Dialogue that Diddy used to plan some questionable gay parties that many A-list celebrities attended in the search of some stimulation?
I'm not no gay basher, none of that, but that ain't right, you know what I'm saying?
Well, coming back to our topic, it does seem fair if Kim was onto something, and she discovered his sneaky affairs. It's more than possible that Diddy conspired to eliminate her before she destroyed his career. Even if ex-bodyguard of Sean Combs has come forward with allegations that Kim became the victim of Diddy's brutality because he was afraid his secret would be found out. We all know how bad the stigma of being gay is in the black rapper community. According to Gene, it was the deciding factor that made Diddy kill the late American actress.
He was with every chick, every dude, whoever he wanted to be with, you know, when Kim was alive, praying with them, doing whatever he had to do to be with them.
Looks like the rapper was a serial cheater while he was in a relationship with Kim Porter. But Gene was not done yet. He knew Diddy from inside out and explained that Sean used his ex's death as a PR stunt and went at people's hearts.
And then as soon as she dead, you know, and we don't want nobody, none of our loved ones and people that we deal with ever to go, you know, he used that as a tool to get to everybody's heart.
And let's not forget the fact that a Good Samaritan informed us that the infamous 24-karat gold casket that laid Kim Porter to rest was bought by Diddy a month before Kim Porter died. Well, Gene even gave us some insight that not only was Diddy gay, but he also physically abused women he was in a relationship with. Gene Deal says Diddy is a recovered woman beater who allegedly assaulted his baby mama, Misa Hilton, because he thought she was cheating on him with someone from EPMD. Gene also says Diddy allegedly tried to beat Kim Porter too, but Kim took that crap and cut Diddy's wrist, which ultimately landed him in the hospital.
Talk about how you used to beat Misa ass, because you thought she was that from EPMD. Talk about how the fact you tried to beat Kim and she took that cut your wrist, and I had to meet you over at St. Luke's Hospital.
A fan even remembers the incident when Diddy allegedly broke Kim's nose. They have done a good job of scrubbing the story of Diddy breaking Kim Porter's nose on that yacht and flying that plastic surgeon in. I forgot BS, but I don't forget stuff like that. It happened like in 2005. Well, a woman who doesn't take crap from you is definitely a threat to the small man with a big ego. Now, Jaguar Wright has come forward with her own take on the case in point, as she knew Andre very closely thanks to being in the same industry for many years. She's sure that Diddy himself was abused and groomed by Andre and his sexual tendencies are passed on to Diddy. She also claimed that this is a chain first started by Clive Davis, who mentored Andre and his twisted, sexually abusive and toxic ring. Looks like Davis passed on his legacy of torturing artists to fulfill his own desires.
I know some guys who worked personally with Clive Davis, and they had to leave him before they hurt him.
Remember when an insider told people that Whitney was in pain due to the immense pressure from Davis's dictatorship? Houston had to do what he said, wear what he said to, sing what he wanted her to sing, and act like a goody two-shoes when she was really a down and dirty girl from Jersey. Whitney definitely resented that. He sure passed down this toxic legacy of controlling artists to Andre, and then he passed it down the lane. But Jaguar is not that sorrowful at the inhumane deals that they do for music, but for destroying young artists to their core, and they get away with it as well.
The simple fact that this man feels as though he gets to ruin lives with impunity. What he did to Albie Shore was disgusting. It's beyond disgusting. The demise of Kim Porter is unspeakable.
Well, overall, fans are especially glad that the facts are being exposed in 2023, and maybe it'll be the first step in the mega cleanup of the entertainment industry. 2023 is set to be the year that the floodgates start to get open, and those that doubted much of what has been implied or is allegedly implied become common knowledge in the likes of Ye, Orlando, and Jaguar have been stating for years becomes common knowledge. I never doubted any of what they were saying, or did I think they were crazy. The entire industry that is showbiz needs a cleanup. Let's hope a level playing field is in sight and the high regard so many of us have for the legacy of many, including Kim Porter, is finally honored. But we must keep in mind the fact that Diddy was fired from Andre's record company because even Andre was unable to control him. At Clive Davis's 2020 pre-Grammys Gala, Diddy paid tribute to Harrell and everything he did for him. I want to take time to thank Andre for being a big brother, for believing in me. I call you my big brother, but tonight I've got to tell you the truth. I told you my father died when I was 2.5. Andre, you've been my father for like the last 30 years. That's it for today. See you at the next one. Goodbye.